Looking to live near beautiful empty beaches just an hour away from a major city? Does that sound too good to be true? In Sayulita, a small town an hour north of Puerto Vallarta in Mexico, this is still the reality. Sayulita combines the best of both worlds. Beautiful, quieter beach town life with urban comfort, amenities and infrastructure close by. But don't take my word for it. Let me show you all the things that will be important to you if you live there. Hi, I'm Gerhard from Relocation Expatise. I want to help you find your ideal location to move to in Latin America. In the last 20 years, I've traveled and lived in over 100 locations from Mexico to Argentina, always with an eye of making a living there. So join me on my trips, revisiting and exploring locations in the region so you can get an idea how your life would be over there. This is my third time in Sayulita, and I guess I spent an accumulated 2 weeks here over the years. It is becoming more and more popular with backpackers and digital nomads, on top of the normal retirees and the weekend tourism from Guadalajara. But it still allows for a relaxing walk at the beach far away from the hustle and bustle of all the tourism. However, not everything that shines is gold, of course. There are a number of complaints. The tourism is mushrooming unrelentingly, and the accompanying rapid growth is also putting a noticeable strain on the local infrastructure and the real estate market. A couple of years ago, I spoke with a young lady originally from Edmonton who moved to Sayulita 30 years ago. She complained that she has to move again because the cost of living and real estate prices have risen, forcing her ever more inland. So the good news is that through the new highway down from Guadalajara, demand is high, and if you buy your property, it might appreciate quickly. However, if you rent, you might get priced out soon. The problem is that the geography is far more restricted than it looks like, because much of the jungle is ejido land the local community owns and the government regulates, and where real ownership of foreigners is very, very difficult to obtain. When it comes to cost of living, you will pay gringo tax, a premium of 10 to 20% on groceries in Sayulita and actually the whole northern coast compared to the metro area of Puerto Vallarta. But then, most other expenses are pretty similar to the city. Sayulita is a surf town, and outside of hiking and running offers little else. There are a couple of gyms that are well equipped. Some are fishing the shore, but again, there's no marina. So for the boaters, sailors and blue water fishermen, some towns closer to Puerto Vallarta are probably more practical. Sayulita has, for a small beach town, good small health and emergency facilities. These are urgent care clinics, but for anything more complicated you will need to go to Puerto Vallarta. And this is the uniqueness of the towns north of Puerto Vallarta that are only about an hour away from the city. You get the best of both worlds. You get the benefit of great shopping, food and entertainment in the city. You get the safety of good, close medical care. You get the convenience of having an international airport that serves almost 40 cities in North America. And all of that in combination with gorgeous beaches. So, without further ado, let me show you the beaches Playa Carecitos and Pátzcuarito to the south of Sayulita.
I am going to take you guys to the beach right now. It is one of the nicer beaches that I've seen in a while. To summarize Sayulita a little bit, Sayulita is a beach town, it's a surf spot, it has a hipster kind of feeling to it. There are a lot of digital nomads, backpackers. But Sayulita is for me a little bit more than just a surf town. It has its flares, it has its little conveniences. And then again, but that goes for every town here, it is not far away from Puerto Vallarta.
Which makes it a perfect location for those of you who love beach town life and nature, but who do not want to let go of their city life conveniences and comforts. If you want to see more location videos of other places, click on this icon.